Severe weather is roaring back across the United States. 7 straight days of dangerous conditions are now in motion, and tonight alone, 15 million people are under a hail threat. This is not a slow-building situation, it is already here. A low-pressure system is tracking across the northern plains right now, pulling storm fuel up from the Gulf of Mexico. Tonight, that energy ignites across the Midwest. A slight risk, level 2 out of 5, which is posted for southern Wisconsin, portions of Iowa, and northern Illinois. A marginal risk wraps into northern Pennsylvania and southern New York. The number one concern tonight is very large hail. Supercells are expected to fire between 7 and 10 p.m., starting near Omaha and Des Moines. Some of these storms will produce baseball-sized hail, over 2 inches in diameter, enough to shatter a windshield clean through. If you have a vehicle outside anywhere in the Midwest tonight, get it covered before sunset. By 10 p.m. to midnight, storms cluster into northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. Chicago metro residents face a real chance of baseball-sized hail after dark. By early Tuesday morning, heavy rain, damaging winds, and large hail push into lower Michigan. Set your weather alerts before you go to sleep tonight. An isolated brief tornado in southern Iowa cannot be ruled out during the evening hours. Tuesday, March 31st, is actually the more dangerous of these first 2 days. Conditions sharpen significantly across the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes. A slight risk is posted for Cleveland, Detroit, and Buffalo, level 2 out of 5. There's a 15% chance of winds reaching 65 to 70 miles per hour, and a 15% chance of hail 1 inch or larger. Here is the critical flag for Tuesday. The Storm Prediction Center has noted that any tornado which develops could be strong, once EF2 or higher. Eastern Michigan is the primary focus area. A strong storm line sweeps through Detroit around 7 to 8 p.m., with near 70-mile-per-hour winds and golf ball hail moving fast. If you are in lower Michigan Tuesday afternoon, have your shelter plan ready before noon. A separate hail threat also fires Tuesday near Oklahoma City and Wichita. Wednesday, April 1st. A brand new storm system rolls over the Rockies and locks in on the central and southern plains. Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas are the areas to watch. A marginal risk is already posted, but forecasters agree that is a conservative call. If this trough crosses the Rockies at the right timing, Wednesday upgrades fast to a slight or enhanced risk. All the ingredients are loaded and ready. Dew points climbing into the low to mid-60s, strong wind shear, and a surface low popping off the high plains. That combination supports supercells capable of all hazards, large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. The wild card is trough timing. Watch the 6 a.m. and noon Storm Prediction Center updates Wednesday. That is when the picture becomes clear. Thursday, April 2nd, that same storm strengthens and ejects east. A moisture corridor now stretches over 1,000 miles, from Milwaukee all the way down to Houston. Loaded storm fuel just waiting to be ignited. All hazards are on the table again. Oklahoma and Missouri face the highest tornado risk Thursday. At the same time, a late-season snow and wintry mix threatens the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the upper peninsula of Michigan. Tornadoes in the southern plains while Minnesota gets snow. That is a 1,500-mile spread of dangerous weather on a single day. Friday, April 3rd, is the most dangerous day of this entire 7-day stretch. A third storm system, larger and more powerful than Wednesday's, ejects out of the Rockies and locks onto the Ozarks and southern plains along and east of the I-35 corridor. Dew points surge into the mid to upper 60s, 5 to 10 degrees higher than Wednesday. This is a textbook outbreak setup. Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas face the highest outbreak potential of the entire week. If trends continue, Friday could be a widespread, multi-state severe weather day with all hazards on the board. Meanwhile, serious threats are already unfolding across other parts of the country right now. Red flag warnings are flying across Wyoming, Idaho, Nebraska, and Utah. Humidity has crashed below 15%. Gusts are hitting 55 miles per hour along Interstate 80. One single spark can become an unstoppable wildfire in under 3 minutes. Zero outdoor burning of any kind this week across Wyoming, Idaho, Nebraska, Utah, and Colorado. A late-season winter storm is hammering northern Michigan, upstate New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire at this hour. 6 to 10 inches of snow, wind gusts to 40 miles per hour, and near-zero visibility on I-90 and I-87. Buffalo is at 32 degrees, under blizzard conditions. Burlington, Vermont is seeing the worst of it today. Do not drive in those areas unless absolutely necessary. Phoenix, Arizona is dealing with a completely different kind of dangerous. Temperatures at 92 degrees, with blowing dust cutting visibility to near zero on Interstates 8 and 10. Dust storms in Phoenix appear with almost no warning. If you are caught in one, pull completely off the road, turn off your lights, and keep your foot off the brake. Now, here is the city picture across the country today. New York City at 48, wind-driven rain making for a miserable commute. Boston at 42 with a brutal northeast wind. Philadelphia at 51, gloomy with scattered storms. Washington, D.C. at 55, fast-moving showers and gusty winds. Pittsburgh at 48, heavy rain and rough travel all day. Across the South, Atlanta at 74 with dangerous, severe thunderstorms tonight. Charlotte at 68 with a tornado threat this afternoon. Nashville at 74, severe storms sweeping through. Birmingham at 76, severe storms expected tonight. New Orleans at 83 with a flash flood threat already building. Houston at 82, under a flash flood watch right now. Dallas at 85 with severe hail risk this afternoon. In the Plains and Midwest, Oklahoma City at 80 with tornado watch level conditions building this week. Tulsa at 78 with extreme storms and continuous lightning. Chicago at 58, directly in tonight's hail threat zone. Detroit at 54 with scattered severe storms building. Indianapolis at 62 under a severe thunderstorm watch. Cleveland at 56 with severe thunderstorms already reported. Across the Mountain West and Southwest, Denver at 75 under a red flag fire warning with bone-dry Chinook winds. Salt Lake City at 68 under a red flag warning with humidity below 15%. El Paso at 94 degrees, the hottest and driest city in the country today. Phoenix at 92 with blowing dust and near zero visibility. Las Vegas at 85 with blowing sand. No fire relief across this region until late this week. Here is your action plan for the week ahead. Tonight, get your vehicle under cover in Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois. Baseball-sized hail is possible. Set your weather alerts and know your county name. Tornado warnings go out by county, not city. Tuesday, the severe weather window runs from 5 p.m. to midnight. Lower Michigan, northeastern Ohio, and the Buffalo area are in the crosshairs. Any tornado that develops could be EF2 or stronger. Have a shelter plan at work and at home before you leave the house tomorrow. Wednesday, watch the morning and noon. Storm Prediction Center updates closely. Thursday brings all hazards threats across the southern plains and winter weather across the upper Midwest simultaneously. Carry a blanket in your car this week. Friday is the day that demands the most preparation. Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas. Your emergency bag needs to be ready by Thursday night, not Friday afternoon, when storms are already on radar. For those on the Gulf Coast and in the Tennessee and Mississippi valleys, remember that 6 inches of moving water can knock an adult off their feet. 2 feet will carry most vehicles off a road. Turn around. Do not drown. This is USA Storm Center. We will be back every single day this week with updated outlooks, every upgrade, and every warning. The worst system of the week has not even formed yet. Stay weather aware.